story time on how my ex-friend called my husband after we went out to let him know or make sure that I made it home safely after a night at the club. So I'll start by saying that I didn't think this video was going to get feedback like it did, so I wasn't prepared to really tell the full story. I will say that her and I are no longer friends. That is true. When I went out, it was for her birthday, and you guys had a lot of questions that I had, but here's the truth, and it's still some unanswered questions, but I'll just get straight to it. We're getting ready to go out for her birthday. We're going to say that the girl name is KJ. We're going to say she was turning 35. So it's KJ 35th birthday. We all go out real impromptu. When it's time to go, everybody leaves, including her. And I'm saying, text me when you make it, text me, call me, all the things that we normally say as girls. So my husband, this particular night, he has my location. And when I left the club, I ended up calling my cousin. So my cousin is on Vegas time. I'm on New York time, right? So we're on the phone talking about when she's coming into town and what we about to do or whatever. And I talked to her the entire way home. I'm about 30 minutes from my house, okay? Home. We left the club at probably midnight. It was not super late, maybe 12:30, something like that. It wasn't super late. So when I left, I know I had told my husband, like, I'll wake you up or whatever, so I'm gonna be texting you. So we had been texting the whole night, and I didn't call him. I called my cousin to talk to her. My phone never rung, not once. While I was on the phone with my cousin, my phone never rung. I never got a text, not even from my husband. I didn't get a call, but I was on the phone. So maybe I missed it. When I get home, I open the garage, I get in, I park my car, I take my shoes off, take my clothes off. I'm downstairs. Kids free, no kids at the house, and I'm still on the phone because to my knowledge, my husband is asleep. And I told him I was gonna wake him up, right? So he could stay asleep. As I'm sitting here talking on the phone, probably 10, 15 minutes then went by. I can't even, it might even been longer because I be playing on the phone. We talking, having a time. Next thing you hear, creeping come down the stairs. And my husband is standing in front of me with his phone in his hand looking like, bae, you good? I'm like, but he not, and he kind of, I'm like 3 times on Instagram looking for you, trying to make sure you made it home safe. When he says, I say, huh? I say, huh? Like, Instagram 3 times. I'm like, oh, let me see. I'm immediately confused because I got so many questions. One, I look at my phone, no, she didn't call, she didn't text. Not once, not twice, nothing. So my biggest issue is not that my friend was being nosy and I was being insecure. Messages on the phone, but when she initially called my husband, I find that alarming because nowhere did you reach out to me. You didn't text me, you didn't call me, you didn't go to voicemail. You were being messy and you wanted a door to be open because not only did you not try to reach out to me in my Instagram, you found a way to know my husband's name on Instagram by heart, search it, call it, the timestamp multiple times, and then when he finally answered the phone, you didn't immediately say nothing about me. He asked you, were you okay? And that's when you said, yeah, okay, it makes sense to me. And then when I finally called her and said, hey, what the fuck? I didn't even have to say nothing. I said, what the fuck on the phone? This girl goes, oh my God, Queen, I'm so sorry. I didn't even mean to. You mean to what? You didn't mean for me to be at home when you thought I wasn't going home and me and my husband to be together at that time. He has my location. Nothing to hide. What were you really about to do? And what were you about to say? What was it that you were being messy about? That shit is completely weird to me on any way, shape, or form. I have a ton of friends who have my husband's number, who can call my husband whenever they feel like it. Hell, I was engaged and proposed to by surprise because my husband talked to all of my girlfriends. So, no, that shit weird as hell. It's weird. And I wanted to bring it to TikTok attention because I was like, maybe I'm tripping and it's like a girl code that maybe I don't know. And you're like, well, you should have gave her the player where you was going before you went home. No, I'm grown. I'm married. I can mind my own business. I was doing it. If you wanted to talk to me or check on me, you should have done that, but you didn't. When you left that club, whatever you thought was going on in your head, you called my husband on Instagram first. And you don't have his number. And even then, that we didn't fast forward and I'm asking you over repeatedly, what did you want? You have no fucking story. Your story is still the same. I didn't know that you were okay. I was gonna call you. I thought I had called you first, but no, you did not. And you're pissing me off.
Yo, it's your boy Schooly. Welcome back to another episode of NBH TV, Not You Born Hustlers TV. Now, it's a few pointers that I was thinking in my head as I was listening to this video. And one of the pointers was, if all of your other friends had your man number, why she don't got your man number? I don't think she trusts her friend in the first place. And then, two, the reason why I don't think that she trusts her is because she didn't even try to think of it in a positive way. You friends that you date talking, you kind of in your head like, she don't trust this girl because she automatically went to defense mode. That little thing in the middle of your brain, you know what I'm saying? That's what I learned in anger management. You always go in defense mode. And she never trusted her in the first place. That's why she never even think like checking on my well-being. There's certain people that would have did that same thing and made that same call that she maybe wouldn't even thought about it like that because the character of the person. Now, if y'all don't agree with me, make sure you comment and let me know what you think about this. But I don't think she trusts the girl in the first place. We got another video about her. Stay tuned. See you soon. Let's go.
When I initially got my husband's phone and looked at the thread that was from Instagram, the first thing I saw was her call him, no answer. Call again, no answer. Then the message and said, hey, are you up? No response. Can we stop at the hey, are you up? This whole narrative that you were calling to make sure I made it home safely is something that I put out there because I was assuming that's the only reason that you will be calling my husband after we leave the club, because you're making sure I made it home safely. That's why I said maybe she was calling to make sure I made it home safely. And even I asked him because my husband's immediate response was I was checking on her. I wanted to make sure she was good when I came downstairs because why would she call me? I just watched you get all the way home. I have your location. If you were checking on me when I talked to her the next day and she was like, well, no, my bad, I'm sorry, I probably didn't even give her time to really even explain because I don't understand. And why did you text my husband and say, hey, are you up?
Yeah, I don't know. Part of me want to believe that this girl did have good intentions with the whole ordeal, but part of me like they wonder how far I wish he would have went if he would have asked him like, to get out of this. And that's my thing. When it comes to situations like this, what is beneficial for the friend? I don't think it's beneficial at all unless she's just a little slutty whore like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure she wasn't friend her, but I think that's what it is. I think she a freak leak, and her friend knows she be getting crack and she one of those. So she probably like, I'm trying to keep you the furthest away from my husband. We can party though. You fun to party with, but I can't trust you like my other friends. I'm not letting you get his number and things like that. But that's just me creating a narrative. But if y'all agree with me, make sure y'all comment. It's your boy Schooly, and took me to get my friend. I'm out. I play too much.